Are you one of the many women out there who are trying to eat clean, work out, but that stubborn belly fat just won't budge? You feel like you're doing everything right, but just keep spinning your wheels. And here's the truth. It's not about your willpower. It's about your hormones. And today I'm breaking down how estrogen and cortisol, two very powerful hormones, can team up to create belly fat and what you can do about it. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Renee, a women's health and hormone expert. Here on my channel, I help women over 40 take back control of their hormones, energy, and metabolism. So if this sounds like you, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that little bell so you don't miss future videos. So let's talk about one of the biggest hidden reasons stubborn belly fat hangs around. Estrogen, more specifically something called estrogen dominance. Now, I know some people don't like that term, but I see it all the time. And what it means is that you've got too much estrogen compared to another key hormone called progesterone. And when those two are out of balance, your body is way more likely to hold on to fat, especially around areas like your hips, your thighs, and of course, your midsection. But here's the interesting part. It's not just the estrogen your body makes. We're getting hit with fake estrogens from the environment every single day. They're in things like plastics, lotions, shampoos, and even pesticides on our food. They're called xenoestrogens. They're kind of like imposters pretending to be estrogen in your body. The problem is these estrogen mimickers actually send your body a message to store more fat. And once that fat gets packed into your belly area, these xenoestrogens make it way harder to burn off. It's like they flip the lock on your fat cells and throw away the key. That's why people can eat clean, exercise, do all the right things, but still struggle with stubborn fat. It's not just calories in and calories out. It's hormones, and especially these sneaky estrogen mimickers in everyday life. So now let's switch gears and talk about another major player when it comes to stubborn belly fat, cortisol. Now, you might know it as the stress hormone, and honestly, it has a pretty big impact on your waistline. Whenever stress piles up from things like a tough work day, poor sleep, family drama, your body responds by producing more cortisol. Here's what most people don't realize. When cortisol levels stay high for a long time, it sends a signal to your body to store fat, especially around the belly. And here's something wild. Belly fat is actually way more sensitive to stress than other parts of your body. Why? The fat cells around your midsection have more locks or receptors for cortisol. So when your stress hormone goes up, your belly fat gets the message to hold on tighter. Scientists have found that this area has a much higher sensitivity for cortisol, which helps explain why stress and stubborn belly fat go hand in hand. Now, chronic stress leads to elevated cortisol, and that disrupts your blood sugar as well. So you'll find yourself dealing with energy crashes, sugar cravings, and feeling hangry at the worst moments. But the story doesn't end there. High cortisol makes it harder to get good sleep. It ramps up your inflammation and makes cravings practically impossible to resist. It's why you might feel like you're fighting an uphill battle with your metabolism. And here's the twist. Low cortisol can also be a problem. When stress keeps hammering your body, eventually your cortisol can drop too low. That sluggishness slows your metabolism down, making it even tougher to burn off belly fat, no matter how clean you eat or how much you exercise. The bottom line here, it's not just about, again, the calories in and calories out. Managing your stress, sleeping well, and restoring hormone balance are crucial pieces of the stubborn belly fat puzzle. Okay, so now let's talk about what happens when all these factors collide. It's the perfect storm for stubborn belly fat. So imagine estrogen imbalance and chronic stress happening all at the same time. And I'm sure there's many of you out there who are dealing with this. Even if you're doing everything right with diet and exercise, your body's chemistry can work against you. Out of balance estrogen makes your body prone to storing fat in the midsection, and piling stress on top, which ramps up your cortisol, sends even more store fat here signals. But it doesn't stop there. Add in everyday toxins from the environment, a few nights of poor sleep, and the impact of processed foods, and things get even tougher. Environmental toxins, again, can mimic hormones, disrupting your metabolism. Skipping out on quality sleep throws off your hunger and your stress hormones, making cravings and fat storage even more likely. And a steady diet of processed foods amps up your inflammation and makes it harder for your body to let go of fat, even when your workout game is strong. So if it feels like you're doing everything right, but your belly fat isn't budging, it's not just about your willpower. It's a combination of imbalanced hormones, chronic stress, everyday toxins, lack of sleep, and a modern diet that are creating the real resistance to fat loss. Understanding these root causes is a major step towards real lasting change. All right, so now let's get practical. What can you actually do about hormone-driven belly fat? First up, you have to tackle the xenoestrogen exposure. These are the estrogen mimickers in your environment. That means making simple swaps like ditching plastic for glass or stainless steel and choosing clean beauty products without hormone disruptors. These simple little small changes are going to help keep fake estrogens out of your daily routine and give your own hormones a fighting chance. All right, now let's talk about the elephant in the room, stress. One of the best things you can do is take regular walks in nature or try deep breathing exercises throughout your day. Even 5 minutes can dial down stress. That means less cortisol and less belly fat signaling. Next up, we're going to want to focus on balancing our blood sugar because this is going to be huge for hormonal balance and combating that stubborn belly fat. You're going to want to focus meals around protein, fiber, and healthy fats. These not only keep blood sugar stable, but they also curb cravings and keep your energy up. So you're not going to have those wild swings that leave you tired and hungry. And don't forget your body's detox pathways. This is actually one of the first places I start when working with women one-on-one. You can support detox pathways by loading up on fiber-rich foods, staying hydrated, and moving your body regularly. This helps your system clear out toxins. It helps rev up your metabolism, and it allows you to shed fat more effectively. Now, if this feels overwhelming, know that you're not alone. This is exactly what I help women address in my programs. If you're stuck and you don't know where to start, book a strategy call with me, and together, let's see if I can help you reach your goals. The link to book a call is in the description below. And with that, we'll see you right back here next week. Ciao.